Go get it, baby. Or apparently not. What's going on? Okay, let's get right down to it. What's going on literally with the club? It's been rough, man. It's been really tough. Um, that performance was, sadly, in a bad way, it speaks for itself. I'm not going to get too emotional. As you may have seen in the reaction I posted earlier, which is now members only. I will get to that later. Um, Hey, I'm back doing a live stream. It's getting a little shaky. Talk about some positives later on. I'm always good for that. But we do have to get into the negatives. And it's so which one? Who shit the bed? Who dealt it? Who farted on board the ship? Who is Jonah? Which one is Jonah? And I'm not just kidding. You know how funny life is? I said this to my dad as a joke. And then after the match, I go on Twitter on my other account. And sure enough, right there, the first thing I see, someone posts a scripture from Jonah, the book of Jonah. I never see anybody post from that book in the Bible. So I'm like, okay, there's something there. So at first I thought it was Kirkez. All right. Obviously Slot is I'm gonna get into how this obviously we're not doing well right now. But we may be able to get ourselves out of this. And I'm not throwing Slot out altogether just yet. And then we've got also our third candidate is Mr. Kanade. We've been ripping Kanade a lot. I haven't posted the footage other than what I posted yesterday for last night. Vicious rants. I mean, geez, that 5 minutes when they scored and then they had the second goal called back. I uploaded an unedited video. I didn't have to edit it. Way too much swearing in it, but that's what it is, right? I'm not going to worry about that stuff anymore. I'm just going to post stuff. So, yeah, I mean, it's all on Slot's shoulders, right? We're gonna say Slot's got to take the blame. I really just feel like sometimes things are okay. I'm gonna go back, and I've said this before. You've heard me say it before. Back to when we lost Vinaldum, we were able to be okay, but then we lose Sadio, right? And then all of a sudden the team's different. So we get Mr. Arnie Slot Machine, fucking seemingly the perfect manager replacement for Klopp. We won a title, and there was a real big tragedy that happened as well in the offseason regarding Diogo Jota and his brother. Just crazy extremes, right? Slot maintained the team. And sometimes you can tweak it, right? But too many change. First, we lost Diaz, we lost Jota, tragically, but we won our first 5 games, right? We were looking great. I'm like, okay, I knew that we weren't our unbeatable 5-10 win in a row type team. I knew we were scraping by in those matches. I knew. A lot of us could tell. Like, we were pretty shaky, right? And I'll read some comments if I see them in a second. But I'm going to try to go monologue with the content for now. I'll take a quick peek. No, I don't. I see one. Dale, what's up? The one guy I always love seeing. Dale, thanks, man. Yeah, it's brutal, man. We're in a funk. We're to me, it's not a full-blown crisis yet. But it's like a crisis. It's a mini crisis. There's time to turn it around. I obviously at this point we would just be happy with securing top 4 if we could somehow pull that off. And there's still a lot of matches to play. But getting back to Slot, great first season. We won the title. But now we're seeing. So what I'm getting back to as well is obviously we're going to talk to tactics. We know the tactics get stale. Possession football. What really pisses me off is when Allison could have done it yesterday and he didn't. When we're isolated, why play possession football out of a corner where you're going to be isolated and you're going to have to pass it back? Like, it's stupid, right? You're putting pressure on yourself. Just kick it downfield. Now, I think it was their third or fourth goal. Oh, no, because one of their goals was called back. It was the second, third. They didn't have a fourth goal. It was their second or third actual goal. And it was the keeper. The keeper just kicked it downfield, right? Like, things happen. The ball bounces. You're putting the ball deep into the opponent's end. I understand with the possession football how good we were 4 years ago. That type of squad, you can do that. That's good, right? But whatever happened to, every game I watched in the 90s, which was usually World Cup, right? They'd always kick the ball downfield. You wouldn't, granted, yeah, you work it from the back. I get it, right? But why when it's insane pressure, fucking kick it downfield, man. And they score. They go up 2 or 3-0. I think it might have been their second goal. Oh, and I was like, I called it right there. I didn't call it, but I said what I just basically said right after their goal. So yeah, again, with Slot, the tactics, it's a combination of the stupid possession football when we don't need to play possession football. See, this is another great point. I'll try to put it in the reaction video if I find it. When you have a team, okay, so when you have our opponents, the reason why they're able to fucking score is because they get to run freely, right? They're playing a lot. They know they're playing back, and then the 3 or 4 guys they have going forward, even 1 or 2, they're running freely, and the plays are unexpected because they're not playing a possession football game. They're just catching a counter or a break, right? So it's way different when you have a running game. It's much more difficult to cover that and to, what's the word? Know it in advance, right? Like, but our possession football tactics are so stale that we really it's obvious we're trying to go to Gakpo or Mo, and there's no attack, there's no surprise, there's no element of surprise, right? So it doesn't surprise me that teams will. This happens time and time and again. Teams will come and seem like they're steamrolling us when it's just a different flavor of tactics that gives them the element of the surprise. All right, so and we have no running game. You take away a running game, that's football right there. So unfortunately, the possession football gets stale when you don't have the right squad for it, and you become anti-football. That's where we're at right now. We're playing anti-football, right? We went from heavy metal football to, okay, fuck, we're so talented. Let's try this possession football. Nearly won a quad. Like, right down. Got screwed out of a title or two. And then Slot comes. He wins our 20th one. Beautiful thing. He did a great job. So am I going to just say Slot's totally shit? No. But currently, yeah, Slot's lost the plot, right? So it's simple things sometimes. You don't have to, it's not always rocket science tactics, though there is that part of the game. It's simple stuff. And again, just even booting it downfield at the appropriate time would save us the bullshit, right? And yeah, again, like you can't expect to surprise teams with our tactics right now. It's just we're playing into every team's hand playing this way right now. So, well, I think we can still play a bit of possession football, but we got to be more direct. We were much more direct last season, and when Klopp was doing it. But I will say, I did say that last season, Slot seemed to tighten the guys up on their. Like, we seem to be a little better with that possession football, and look, we won a title, right? But again, you see what happened to us when we played PSG. Like, it's like, okay, we're not fucking We might have won the first 5 Prem games, but like we know we're a weaker squad is my point. And then we just totally shit the bed, right? With putting out a weak squad against Pals. My dad said the same thing about the Carabao Cup or whatever it was last season against Plymouth, right? Same scenario, and then we had problems. But now we're really hitting a big problem. Like, oh my goodness. So many ways to go about it. But Slot's carrying the brunt of it. I'm going to talk a little bit about Canade and Kirkez. But I'm going to obviously zero in on where a lot of the blame is going to go for obvious reasons, which is Slot. I'm going to read some comments, but I do want to kind of stick to my points here. Dale, it's just you. Is it just you and I, man? I'm doing good. I'm going monologue. Fuck it. I'll read your comments here since you're here, bro. By the way, thank you again to DeBerg, our one and only member. We used to have 8 members. Then I canceled the membership for personal reasons. And I've got it going again. Daniel's been carrying the load, holding up the channel financially. I'm almost going to be able to get another payment. We're about to hit our new threshold. Without you, Daniel, that money would not be coming right just in time for Christmas, I hope. I'm going to start putting content out. Probably just doing live streams. Even if I have to use this laptop for now, it'll suffice. But I was looking for those of you that have been watching the channel, I've been looking to buy and purchase a little bit of new gear till I get my proper gear fixed. Multiple reasons I've been gone for years, and I've been punished for it, and that's fine. Like, it's a stupid world, right? But yeah, back to Slot. And again, like, there's still a lot of matches to play. There's not, I'm not even looking at Arsenal. But I would imagine it's not that bad if we can go on a little streak. We can fix things, I think. Mo is so quiet. Thanks. Keep going, mate. Thanks, bro. Yeah, Diaz and Jonah were your those are the two guys that would run with the ball, right? Sadly, Gakpo's the only one fucking doing that from this because he loves coming from the left, right? And going to his right. So he works well there. And he's our deadliest thing now. Like, we used to think he was super slow. His first year, he was a little shaky, right? So again, you lose some players, and all of a sudden, and now we got Kirk. Now, this is where I think Slot, and we're gonna get into Kirkez now. Okay, this is where I think Slot takes a lot of the blame is. Starting Kirk has seemingly how many matches? It seemed like 9 matches in a row. It was probably 7 or 8. I don't know what it was, but I knew Kirk was going to be a liability. I couldn't believe he was taking Andy Robertson and putting him on the bench like that. Again, I'm not going to look at the ages right now, but I don't imagine is Mo older than Robertson? Like, for some reason, Mo, no matter how old he gets, oh, fuck. And understandably so. But Robertson's like fucking grandpa now when he's probably faster than anyone on our team. And you fucking bench him for Kirkez, who is not that level of a left back. Like, he might have been good in Bournemouth. He might have had some good fucking tackles, right? But every time he gets the ball, and most of our players are guilty of this right now, everybody's too chicken shit to try to... And again, if your coach tells you, don't try to go one-on-one, it's a team game, which it is, you're looking for the open pass. That's why we pass it around. We go side to side. If we can't slip it to Mo or Gakpo, we look for some sort of open advantage. Problem is, it's too slow, it's too readable, no element of surprise, right? It's a stale... set of tactics that's not working with this squad. So again, I think part of the big part of the problem was not starting Andy Robertson. Like, you could have rotated them. It's an insult to Robertson. Like, and my dad said maybe it's because Slot's Dutch and the Dutch are stubborn. That's what my dad said yesterday. But Slot does seem pretty stubborn, man. Like, what did Robertson do to you? Like, how can you rate Kirkez? Okay, yeah, he's young, he's got pace, but we that wing is dead now. What is it? Get it to Gakpo, but you don't have any Robertson runs. Robertson's just a much better left back. I mean, he's one of the greatest left backs ever, right? And to see this happen is, I say to myself, well, no shit, Trent left. Like now I can't even slate Trent because he was probably in danger of losing his spot too. So I really think a lot of the blame is Slots. Kirkez, I don't know, man. Again, is there a Jonah factor here? Like, not to be superstitious, but this, sometimes things are weird like that. And I don't mean it that seriously. Take it with a grain of salt. It's a headline, it's a title for a video, but it's just very funny. Like, what is causing it? And it's a bit of everything. Kanade as well, very sloppy. He could do some good things. Yeah, thanks, man. I might just upload like the first bit of this stream later on if YouTube decides to process it, which they won't. They won't process my videos. Even the quality, I had to upload another short just because the quality was all screwed up. It's very silly dealing with it, guys. They really don't like my channel because I didn't play by their little stupid game. So I think Slot is to blame. Kanade, again, if there's no pressure, Kanade's going to be a fine center back. Like, I don't want to shit on Kanade too much, but sometimes it's the things that he could do. He could have kicked it out for the throw-in instead of a corner. He's just, his awareness, he does stupid fouls, he gets caught. He gets caught back a little bit. But our tactics, again, we shouldn't be working offensive tactics from our fucking center backs. Right? So no wonder these stupid things happen. So I think everybody has a bit of a fair share out of the three mentioned. Personally, again, nothing against Kirkez, man. Maybe he could flourish in years to come in a certain scenario on a certain squad, but just play Andy Robertson. How do you put Kirkez over Andy Robertson? It's insane. So I think Slot has to take some fucking blame for that too. We won the title last season. We're defending champs, and we went through a really bad tragedy. I mean, geez, even a mini, like, hopefully everyone's okay from when even when we were trying to celebrate, we had that stupid fucking idiot plowing into people. Like, what the fuck, man? What a weird year. And now we're just really struggling in the Prem, which is, now we've been exposed. Now you can't get away with those cracks that we're showing. We were winning. Everything was a late winner though, just to stay. I mean, really, I thought, shit, man. Like, if we can do this to the Prem and we're not even good, and then we just started losing. So now we got a chance to fix it, and I think it's simple. Just start Robertson, man. Leave Kanade in there, right? Or put in fucking Gomez. I know Kanade's taller. I like Gomez. Here's the other thing. Fuck. Szoboszlai playing right back. What a fucking genius idea. Just because he's good, like Szoboszlai could play fucking goalkeeper. Okay, that guy's an all-around player. He is, in my opinion, Szoboszlai is our best player. Maybe not most valuable. Okay, he's not Mo, but all around, dude, that guy does everything, and he does it right. He's got the pace. He can hit screamers. He can hit an open pass. He's everywhere. So you take Szoboszlai out of the midfield. That's another obvious thing where fans are like, what the fuck are you doing? Again, you've got Gomez on the bench. I'd rather you put Gomez, as much as we would laugh when he fucks up. I mean, and, like, honestly, give him a shot every now and then, he would fill in. It wouldn't be so bad. And now, so I just think you're Now you're taking our best midfielder, arguably our best player, who's going to give you all the creativity. I mean, that to do that with Szoboszlai, it further goes to my point that the more that you tweak it, the more you have studs missing, it's not the same team. So yeah, Kirkaz totally foreign to like how to deal with everything, right? And then you've got Szoboszlai worrying about that. What do you think the midfield's gonna do? Nothing against Curtis Jones. I love Curtis Jones. We'd have Gravenbach in there. We'd have McAllister in there. But again, we're the ones end up being on the run when they get a stupid break or a counter. It's ridiculous. So yeah, where else do I go from there, right? I don't see any more comments, so I'll probably wrap it up, guys. I mean, I'm doing my every time I try to come back on this channel, this I'm up against the stupidest things. They don't show. I post a reaction video. I know it's late. I didn't have time, so I post it, and they don't even let it get 60 views over fucking 80 hours. I post a short. It's all fucked up, the quality, so I repost again on a different Zoom, and it's up to YouTube to process it properly or not, and they won't. And then I post that one, and then that one catches a bit of thing, gets 1,500 views overnight in 8 hours or whatever. That's still not what it used to be, but I can handle that. But so what I'll be doing, what I'm getting at is for the members, whoever wants to join, whoever wants to see content, I'm going to post videos, and especially the reaction videos, maybe all videos. I'll post a video. If it doesn't hit 1,000 views within a certain time frame, I'm going to, instead of pull the video, I'm going to make it members only. So shout out to DeBerg, bro. Whenever I see you, I'll let you know. There's a whole bunch of videos now that were private, that were reaction videos. They're now, if you're a member, you can watch them now. Right? Why should I have to make my videos private? Again, guys, tuning in, I just talk football. The channel, unless I fucking, like I can't get any traction. Even when I try to come back, I get fucked over. They want me to do stream after stream, upload after upload for like a month, and then my channel will meet their requirements, right? Fucking assholes. But this is me saying, okay, like I got to do content. The club's in shambles right now. Our performances are really bad, and it's pretty obvious, right? The tactics with this type of squad, it's only we're gonna have no attack, and we're gonna get caught. We're gonna get exposed, and the other team has the benefit of their attackers they can play free flow, right? What's better football? What's a better surprise of attack? When you can play free flow, and our system doesn't allow for that, and that's fine. Again, if we had Andy Robertson in there, right? If we didn't play Szoboszlai on fucking right back, our tactic, that might be enough. But again, you tweak a team too much and you lose a few too key players. That possession football, those tactics don't work like that anymore. So I think that covers everything I wanted to say. Let's see how much time I've been doing this thing live for. 24 minutes. All right. 21 views, 24 minutes, right? Like they won't even allow for a view per minute. Right? They've relegated my channel. Right? So like it's so stupid what they do to this channel. Even before they were doing this to me when I had hundreds of people in here. And they were doing it then. They would everything they could do to suppress this channel. Right? They want to milk. What they want to do is they want to relegate your channel to a certain rating where they can put the cheapest ads on there. And the only way they can do that is by holding your channel down. Right? And not showing it. Not showing your reactions or nothing. So that's fine. If they're going to do that, I'll make the members only, and we'll play that game. And then eventually we'll just eventually when I have the time, if I have to take away the reaction videos, I might do that too, and only upload like the big moments, because there's no point, right? Okay, here we go. Finally, a fucking comment for me to read. I think, Andrew, you commented on one of the videos. One of those reactions is now members only, because if they're not going to show it to anybody after 8 hours, I'm just going to make it members only. So if you want to see the reaction videos, try to show up. I'll try to put them out. But again, I'm not even using my own laptop to do the show right now. So it's not that easy. Okay, you cannot lose 6 from 7 and get spanked at home with a team that has good players unless you're crap manager. Yeah, I know, man. Teams changed, right? So the tactics have to change. The fact that again, to me, like putting Kirk as in, and like once we saw it was going south with Kirk as and what he's bringing to the table, and to me, Robertson should have been starting since day one. Or at least alternate, right? At least alternate every game or two. But he benches Robertson, for that long. It's mind-boggling. And maybe Slot is a bad manager, right? Maybe he is. Maybe he's like used to like a Dutch super team, the World Cup, international football. In my opinion, half the teams are shit compared to some Premier League teams or La Liga teams, right? So, it's not that easy, man. You can't just get away with it for this long, We picked up what's his name? Isak. I even ranted about him in the reaction video for some reason, because I was ranting about everything. And my point was like, him just waiting for the ball, it's like it doesn't even matter. But that's the last person I should have been mentioning. Really, everybody should just be back. And we should just get like playing defense isn't just fucking, it's not just like you got to play the full game of defense. You've got to kick the ball downfield. It would be refreshing for Allison to just say, you know what? Fuck it. Kick the ball downfield. Every time we try to bring the ball up, we're under pressure. Like, it's so obvious we can't even get to one of their wings, and we want to play from the back all the time. You can do it, but when you're isolated, when they're waiting for it, like, again, I think it's their second goal. Their second or third goal, the keeper kicks the ball downfield, and they fucking score. Like, just like that. And Allison has the ability where he can put the ball where he wants. Oh, my studio's, my thing's down. Hold on. Okay, it should be back. Sorry, my stream went down there. Anyways, I don't know what I'm saying now. I just forgot my train of thought. Allison could be hitting those balls, right? He could be putting that's where you're going to get the element of surprise, is the unpredictable. But playing possession football from the back, especially when we're under pressure, it's different if the team backs down. If they want to let us do that, that's fine. Like the first 20 minutes or whatever. But once a game gets going and they get all pumped up and they know, and they're getting confidence because they got the second goal, right? Like all their goals just came from a bounce. It's like you get rewarded the more you play free flow rather than like possession football. Like they can't even, a lot of these teams don't even have the luxury of choosing to play possession football because we would smoke them, right? That's why it's so funny. Like if you kick the ball downfield every time, do you think that we would fucking lose more or win more? And I'm not saying kick it downfield every time, but I'm just saying for the sake of argument, we would probably fucking smash teams because you'd have balls drop. You'd have more corners. You have more unpredictability in the midfield. if Szoboszlai's in the fucking midfield, right? So, yeah, just because Szoboszlai's good at right back doesn't mean you should use him as your fucking glue to fix the situation. When you've got Joe Gomez on the bench, right? Like, he's not that bad. Right? Fuck, put Andy Roberts in there if you want to play Kirkaz. I just, you know what? Like, playing Kirkaz, it's not working, man. And he still fucking does it. He still does it. So, I mean, what else can I say, right? I appreciate everybody who tunes in. You know I'm always going to get a little bit worked up until we have some proper traffic back in this thing. I missed the last message. Yeah. I'm going to look at the standings for my own sake. Where's my phone? You can take a break. Where's my phone, man? I think I left my phone upstairs. Anyway. Appreciate the comments, guys. What's this? Engage with your audience. I don't even know what that means. And I do know what that means. I'm the one who fucking does, and they gets punished for it. You know? All these big companies, they preach mental health, and then when you take time away, because their fucking platform's dog shit, they punish you. Right? But if you fucking spam your channel, oh, well, our algorithm likes you. Fucking ridiculous. So ridiculous, guys. So I got to do fucking a whole bunch of content that doesn't go anywhere until they even acknowledge the tribal chief, man. Where's Sir Klopp? I got to fucking Mickey J. Shout out to you, man. We got to do some wrestling content. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do a lot of content. I need to buy a laptop and then we're good. So, but I just felt like I had to do something. It's so bad that I had to do something. What else? So that's it. I covered it. There's really nothing else to say. I've done about a half hour rant on the thing. Generally covered it. Of course, there's nobody in the live stream. 2 likes, 31 views, 33 minutes. I rest my case. So, what's our next matches? Let's take a look. My fantasy league. Oh boy, that's pretty bad this year. It's so bad. I'm not even using Mo as captain. Matches. Who are we playing next? PSV, West Ham, Sunderland, Leeds, Inter, Brighton, Spurs. We'll see what happens, guys. I mean, it's kind of simple for Slot to fix this, but again, does he even realize what's going wrong? Like can I trust him to fix it if he can't even play Robertson from the start and avoid all this fucking mess? And not take Szoboszlai out? Like our pillar for offense in the midfield? Jeez, really pisses me off. Let's see here. So we're at 18. 12 games. Okay, we're 1/3. We're not even a third yet. If we can fix this problem, I don't know. I mean, he's so stubborn. He might try to fix it and leave Kirkez in there. I think that would be a terrible mistake. Play him the odd game. right? But I think you got to get Robertson back in there. You know, and if we can just get the ball downfield and stop dicking around with it at the back. And I'm talking about when we're isolated, right? Or if we're under pressure. Why is it such a sin for Allison to kick the ball downfield when every other fucking team is going to do that? Granted, I know a lot of teams try to play from the back if you're the dominant team, if you're the better squad. Those are I know it is a lot more common, right? But it's working against us. That's all I got to say. Palace is in 5th. Villa's in 4th. 20 points, 21 points for Villa. We're at 18 points, and we did so good for 5 games and then fucking exposed. You know, the cracks broke. Everything broke through, and we got exposed. But we have enough talent. Like, if he just does things a little differently, you got to put Robertson in there. First of all, start Robertson, and if we're under a bit of pressure, kick the ball downfield. Even if we're not, just put the ball in their fucking end. Right? Like, you'd be surprised at how many balls will break loose for us if we were to do stuff like that. And I don't mean every possession, but yeah, the odd time, kick it down there. I mean, geez, after getting slaughtered 3-0, which should have been 4-0 in my opinion, even right to the end of the fucking game, we still fucking walk it up from the back. I know the match was over, but it's like we're still not getting it. At least we wouldn't be losing so fucking bad when, you know, we're just handing these teams. And again, Forrest earned it. You know, give us fucking Sean Dyche as a manager. Like, they earned that game. But we definitely catered. Our style caters to every fucking team right now. City beat us no problem, even though there was some controversy on Verge's goal or something. I didn't see it. Fuck. I was asleep or something. I may start going to church. It might help. Jonah, you're the Jonah. Honestly, bro, it's just ridiculous. Thanks for the comments, Andrew. Yes, and actually compete for the ball. Exactly. What element of surprise is there if we don't? Our midfield. I don't blame McAllister. I don't blame our midfield. Our defenders. I don't even blame Verge, because Verge we know is good. If he fucks up, whatever. He's one off. But again, I blame the coach. I blame the tactics, and I think Robertson should be starting. And there's no way you should be playing Szoboszlai to fix things as your right back. Right? But my point is there's no ball to compete for if you don't have the ball. You know, if you don't have a fucking game, a competitive game going on in the midfield, or trying to work a goal where, see, possession football, as brilliant as it is with the right squad, it's like you live and die by the sword. It's actually lazy football. It's saying we don't want to work for it. We want to try to fool you and get the jump on you. But how the fuck are we going to get the jump on you when your whole team is back? Again, the wheels on the bus go round and round. The most brilliant strategy of them all, parking the bus, right? Like, we're going to play possession football and lose. You can't do it with every squad, and our squad we've got enough to make noise. We've got enough I know it's not as good, right? But there's enough to, if you play Robertson, Wirtz, I wouldn't play him. But the odd time, if we weren't struggling and there's no pressure, he probably could do some good stuff. He's got pace. I know he's got a bit of tackers. But, yeah, I don't know. I've ranted enough about it. Yeah. Well, I think Dyche would just be smart enough to play fucking Robertson. And then there goes half of your problems right there. Right? And Kanade, boy, did they fucking go for him. But again, why, like, okay, as much as I'm slating Kanade, and all of us probably were, we do have to realize he's also being put in situations where we possession football turns your center backs into playmakers from the back, right? So that's why Kanade's getting caught half the time. Because, again, we're trying to be too fucking savvy. And I would rather just kick the ball downfield. Like, if Allison just kicked the ball downfield, you're telling me and think about this. How many times before we were shit, the last, 7, 8 matches, whatever, and last year and all, when we were good, even this year for the first 5 games, every time you guys know this, every time we would lose the ball, you knew we would get it back. Within 10 seconds, probably even 5 seconds, if a ball dropped, even if we lost possession, we got it back in 5 seconds. So how much more of an advantage would it be if you kicked it downfield? Instead of Allison playing from the back all the time, said, you know what? This is a goal kick. I'm just going to kick it downfield. Or whatever the scenario. First of all, they can't get a good counter if our team's behind the ball, and the ball's deep in their end. 1 out of 20 would give them a chance. 1 out of 50. Where you get the good counters is in the mid, obviously, when it breaks down or you get caught. So if Allison's putting the ball deep, and Allison can, he can pinpoint where he wants to hit it, do that. Mo might get a lucky bounce. It doesn't even matter. Mo might lose the ball. Someone else, Gravenbeck, and Gravenbeck can do the turn. Right? You're not going to see Gravenbeck do those amazing turns, leaving guys for their lunch, if you don't have any kind of running fucking game. Possession football is rarely going to allow for that. So, there's a lot of simple things we can change that will at least mitigate the risk, right? Like, okay, scoring's one thing. We know we have the ability to score, but our tactics aren't there. Then you go down 1-0. I mean, this was at home, for fuck's sakes. This wasn't even at Forest. Oh, you have to inspire the players? Yeah, to a point. There's a whole bunch to it. But again, when you're winning, that's inspiration enough, man. The love of the game, you should be inspired anyways at that level. But I get what you're saying. You're right. You're right. You have to light the fire. You're right about that. I don't want to take away from what you're saying there. I'll keep the stream going for a bit, even though YouTube's shitting on it. I'd like to post a few clips. I think that would be nice. I don't know if I'm going to do a part 2 of the reaction video. I might just do a couple of shorts because they're not showing my video. Right? Thanks, Andrew. Appreciate the thumbs up, buddy. Guys, I need every bit of help I can get. It's as though I died and nobody gives a shit. And no one's aware, really. It hasn't been fair to me since about 2018 after Adpocalypse. Right? Like, they slowly started to fucking... unless it was a big reaction moment, they would just bury my channel. And we were getting great numbers. Even with them fucking holding me down, we were getting great numbers. So I'm going to need you guys to do everything. Watch it, share it, like it, all that stuff. We're going to have to fucking build this channel back. Anyways, back to the club. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm going to pin it on Slot, and I would like to see Andy Robertson start. Like, are we missing something here? Like, is it not that obvious? Right? Other than that, I think I covered everything I needed to say, and that's not even breaking down. I would love to look at some screenshots if I had enough time to watch matches, or maybe make some notes while I'm watching the game. I could really show you, like, even times when players are open and they're not getting serviced. That's another one. We don't see the open player further down, and then you make, like, football's funny. You can make one decision can just change everything, right? If you make the wrong decision, what happens is we end up getting pushed to the wing, and we want to go to the wing to get it to Mo or Gakpo. Typically, we want to get it to Mo, but they know that, right? So, like, but there's been so many times where I would see Szoboszlai fucking wide open, or anyone when the play's far right or far left, you've always got another guy open in that midfield, and they're just not looking. We're just not looking for anything different. Like, it's like, and you see it with Kirkez a lot. It's not about the element of surprise. It's like, oh, fuck, too much pressure. I'll just pass it back to Verge. It's like hot potato. We're playing possession football, hot potato, but I don't want to risk it because I don't want to look like shit. And maybe our coach doesn't want us running with the ball or taking a chance, which I can understand if that's, I'm sure Klopp was like that too. We played a very tight possession type game for the last 5 years, right? But this squad is not capable of dominating with those tactics. If you put Robertson in there, again, it's like, even if the tactics aren't working that great, sometimes if you can fill one hole, right, then the whole thing doesn't break, and we could have won that game on a different day with a different lineup, right? If Robertson started, what would have happened in that match if Robertson started and Szoboszlai and Gomez was on, and we played Gomez on right back, or fucking whoever, right? It could have been a different game. But Slot's getting he's getting the heat. And I don't think we're going to sack him. I don't think we should sack him. And the first thing I thought of, and someone else posted on Twitter, like, who's even available? I would have thought, oh man, I wish we could get Tuchel. He wouldn't be bad, but he's coaching England. So I don't think Slot's gonna get sacked. Right? It's still too early, and we can turn this around. But it's alarming that he hasn't figured out that Andy Robertson should be starting. And he hasn't figured out that possession football doesn't work when your squad diminishes and you lose a couple of really good players. The same team, you've got to you got to alternate the tactics versus what you got. And we're playing like our tactics is like, oh yeah, no, we're the fucking champions, and it's still fucking 2020. We're that squad. And here's the crazy thing: our midfield's better, right? Arguably better. Granted, we had Genie back then. Genie was hauling ass for us. Henderson did his thing. Like, our midfield was good back then, but to get McAllister, Gravenbeck's shown that he's good, and friggin' Szoboszlai, we should be fucking better. But again, two forwards are gone from the team. And rest in peace, Diogo Jota, right? Like, life isn't fair sometimes. Life can be a real bitch. So I think Slot's got to just focus on the basics. You know, simple things. Allison, like I've said it so many times. I've said this for years. Like, just kick it downfield just once. Even Mama, whatever his name is, Marshmallow, our backup goalkeeper. We call him Marshmallow, right? Mama, whatever. He even had this. There was one match he was in. We kept getting screwed over, and he just said, "No, I'm just going to kick it downfield." It was like a goal kick or whatever, or I don't know what if it was a goal kick, but he was in the box with the ball, and I'm like, "Okay, there you go, do that." Like, why invite teams to? Why hand them a fucking counter on a platter? Just don't do that, and play Robertson, and I guarantee you we'll win fucking games. Right? And it's a shame what they've done to this channel, because I feel like there should be hundreds of people seeing my point. And I can say the greatest commentary, I can make the greatest points, and I get no friggin' featuring or nothing. Nobody even gets to hear me, right? Mix it up? Yeah. It's not just mix it up. It's like, yeah, you're right, but it's the key players. And, like, mix the tactics up. You know, become a little unpredictable, or throw a little chaos into the game. You know, you're not going to lose. You're not losing points if there's no shame in kicking the ball downfield. Like, what are we trying to prove? It's shit like that. Like, it's like, I just wish Slot and Allison, if I could just talk to them, and I'm not blaming Allison at all for anything, but I wish I could just say, okay, next match. Okay, maybe not the next match, next Premier League game against West Ham. Just kick it downfield every time. I would love to see. We would probably win 8-0 because the ball would bounce to Gravenbeck and he'd pass it to Mo, and Mo would be open because they're all fucking running around. Like, you got to have an element of surprise. It ain't rocket science, man. That's what scares me, is like, Slot knows, you know, I got to give Slot credit for last year and for his previous accolades. But it's scary if you can't see the basics of what's wrong. That's scary. And as great as Klopp was as a manager, I mean, arguably the greatest manager of all time. You know, and I know there's Paisley and Shankly, so I say that with a grain of salt. But even Klopp had his moments where, you know, silly things like not subbing early enough. Right? But then we got so good. The good thing about Klopp was, even if we would have a stinker, he'd fix it quick. Right? We would remember the time we lost to Spurs 4-1 and we didn't lose again for like 3 years. Remember that? Okay, maybe I lost one game, but it was right. So I mean, Klopp really was, man. We were spoiled with Klopp. Jeez. And honestly, I don't think Slot's that bad. It's just like, you can be a genius and then like not see the obvious. And I think that's what, I'm not saying Slot's a genius, but again, for his past accolades, I got to give him some credit. We did win the title last season. But you've got to know when you change too many players and you put a player like Kirk, like again, the whole Kirkes thing, like what is it? Is it Kirkes' like son or something? You know, it doesn't make, that's what doesn't make sense, is like the obvious mistakes. Guys, I've done almost an hour streaming. They won't give me more than 4 concurrent viewers, 2 likes. They won't show, another thing YouTube does is they won't, anyone who's logged in, they won't show the video. Right? So then they don't want my likes going up because then the video will get hits. Man, it sucks. It really sucks doing content. But I got to do this is why I stopped, because every time I would come back and do content, it would be this shit. They want me to do like 100 streams and then they'll start to fucking whatever. Just bitching about YouTube again. Yeah, I got a lot of football talk in there. Right? Let's see someone go an hour. with nothing. But it's easy, honestly, especially with this climate right now. So just kick the ball downfield. That's it. Robertson, kick the ball downfield a bit, and like just that alone will work wonders. And no Szoboszlai as right back. That's just stupid. Like, I get it. He's great for a fill-in, but we're taking away our prize, our number one stallion, racehorse, right? He's like our engine. And McAllister's, he's a stud. We know he's a stud too. Gravenbeck's pretty solid, right? Like, these are solid guys, and you're taking Szoboszlai, the best of the three. Now, how are they gonna fucking link up? Right? You know, like, it's just, to me, it's simple. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'm gonna head out. There's really no point in streaming much longer. I'm just gonna keep ranting and saying the same thing. Who's Slot? He's probably feeling the pressure. You know? He's probably feeling pretty humbled. Maybe I don't know if he's questioning himself. Slot does seem to be like the guy who does have resolve and calm. I'll give him that. So, thanks, bro. Yeah, I mean, I want to stick around, but there's no traction. I'll share it. I'll share this stream on fucking Twitter again. That'll work. For those of you that bitch that I don't post on Twitter, here you go. Here's another post on Twitter. Let's go. Liverpool Football Talk live. We're back, baby. See, that's the thing, man. YouTube's so dirty. They just won't show the fucking, you know. I've been saying it for a long time, but once I get my gear together, man, I'm going to hit all the platforms. Players that, okay, I'm going to read some comments. Let's shake it up, man. Let's shake it up. I'm going to go on Twitter and read some Twitter comments. There's my main cam. Can I get the window capture going? Let's see here. Window X. There you go. Look at that. Okay. I might have to do fit to screen. Sorry, guys. That's good enough. That's better. All right. We'll have some fun. We'll go on Twitter, man. Fuck, I'll do that. I'll go look at some stuff. Again, not a bad stream though, right? Like, not a moment of silence. And I'm at 0 viewers right now live again. And I've just been totally killing it. Right, you see this? You see the battle I've got to go through here? I wish I could kick YouTube downfield, right? Like, just kick them right down, right up the ass, right down the field. All right. Let's see what's on Twitter. I saw something I wanted to mention earlier. Oh, I wanted to read this comment. Kanade, Gravenbeck, Gakpo, and Jones. So that's what Johnny Doyle is saying. Honestly, I didn't like Gravenbeck at first, but I do rate him. Like, he's impressed me. Gakpo, I didn't. Again, same thing. Didn't like Gakpo at first. He was too slow. I don't mind Gakpo now. I mean, he does sort of have, you know, he can get you the goals. Jonesy, I don't understand. I like Jones. I think Jones is a great team player. Like, he may not seem like a dominant player. I understand that. But if you've ever watched and if you ever appreciated Curtis Jones' work ethic and style of play, he always goes to where we need an open man, especially if we're under attack. He will make sure to be another guy to pass the ball to or fill in a gap. He's got great ball control. I don't know why the guy's shitting on Jones, really. Like, I disagree with that. To me, Kanade is really... And my dad was talking about Kanade, like, thinking he should be going to Real Madrid. It's like, okay, sure, buddy. And, I mean, can you blame a footballer if they can get paid more, right? Like... "4-3-3 back to basics. Can't get worse than it is." He's put Gomez in there. Ramsey. Well, this guy really must friggin'... Yeah. Like, we had Frimpong on... Well, I don't know if it was on the bench last game or if he's still injured. What's the other thing? We've got... what's his name? Bradley's injured. I guess Frimpong's still been out. Jeez. There you go, Diogo Jota. I'll retweet that. Canadian cop. Always posts good stuff. Let's see, what else do we got here? Yeah, so I'll just keep running the stream. What do I have to lose anyways, right? It's all bullshit. Time's at 3:55. I got time. Pep Guardiola. And City lost, right? Like, we'll see. We'll see what can happen here. Good on Sadio. It's always good to see him do. I mean, yeah, he's a smart man, you know? He probably has zero pressure playing in the Saudi League. And he gets max dollars, and he can help out. He can help out all these, poor places, and good on him, man. You gotta have a lot of respect for Sadio. Yeah, no shots on target. Yeah, playing possession football. No shots, man. Literally, like. Just act like it's a goal kick every time. Let Allison kick the ball downfield. See what happens. That alone would correct half of the shit just by the location of the ball. Like, it would. I'm not saying it's a reasonable tactic all the time, but you've got to know where. You've got to stop the bleeding. Look at this guy. Your time is up. This is unacceptable. Jeez. I mean, the fans are really like it's warranted right now, but I've seen fans lose their shit off like one loss. It'll be like 9 out of 10, and they fucking lose it on one thing. So I take everything the Liverpool fans rant about, especially on Twitter, with a big grain of salt. But now is definitely a warranted time. You'll see some interesting comments for sure. Oh, he's putting his ashes on the pitch. That's touching, man. Wow. Oh, man, that's. Oh, wow. Get some volume on it, man. Well, there's no volume on it. I can't hear any volume. The volume's on. I don't know why, but I can't hear any volume. Desktop audio is muted. Be afraid of the dark. You guys might be able to hear it. I can't hear it. Whatever. I wonder why I can't hear any audio. Interesting. Nice comments there. People are so funny, man. Jeez. Okay, let's go to the next thing. Another thing I'm looking to do is upload a lot of shorts. Reactions from the past. What I really want to do is get some audio from the Barcelona comeback, because we had no background audio in that. And you know the reactions are 10 times better when you have a little background audio and you can hear the commentators a bit. So I'm going to try to, eventually, especially if I have the footage of the original uncut reaction video, I would like to redo the whole thing and put it out, so then you can hear it'll be a million times better. And that video did well, but it's like I had these hardware issues. I don't remember what happened. Why I didn't have any audio, I don't remember. Anyways. What's this? Oh, fuck. Everybody, these are all just posts from yesterday. Anyway, probably head out. I'll see if there's any comments. I already did a pretty good rundown. Yeah, they're not bringing anyone in this stream now. That's sad. Pathetic from YouTube, right? So, let's see here. Am I still on Twitter? I'm still on there. There you go. There you guys go. Look at that. Ridiculous, eh? Frag. I'll use this cam for now. I think that's it. I'll end this stream and I'll just try to do more another time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Let's try to build the channel back up. I'm not dead. The frauds, they get everything, right? So we're going to have to come back just to stick it to them, really. All right, guys, I'm heading out. And yeah, if you wanna have more bonus content, you can join the membership. There's 3 different levels. Even level 1, you'll get the bonus videos. Any reactions I decide to pull going forward, I'm just gonna make them for members only. And yeah, gotta fight back. Gotta live the dream, guys. All right, I think that's it. It's been a pretty good stream. I said what I needed to say. Lots of clips I could put out. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. All right, guys, go get it. We're coming back. We're going to smash them all. Go get it, baby.